Buenas noches. We're here and we just finished dinner at a little restaurant a couple of blocks from our house in beautiful Chayopamba, which is a neighborhood outside of Cuenca. About 15-20 minute cab ride into Cuenca. Anyway, we've had multiple people ask us, why Ecuador? Now, y'all probably know that my vision issues have left me where I'm not going to be writing or typing stuff much. And so these videos are going to be the way I communicate. So, why Ecuador? We thought we'd do a series of why did we pick Ecuador? Why, of all the places we could have retired and moved inside the country, outside of the country, why did we pick Ecuador? So, number one, the culture in Ecuador places a tremendous premium on civility, kindness, manners, and it's wonderful. Two stories to illustrate that. We had gone to a little butcher shop, restaurant, or grocery store here in town, done our shopping, checked out. Our Spanish is atrocious, and the young lady that was checking us out, her English was better than our Spanish, but that's a fairly low bar. So we checked out, took our bags outside, and we'd used the phone app to call a cab. So we were sitting on the curb, and this young lady, probably all of 16, 17, she comes out, starts speaking to us, so we get out the phone, fire up Google Translate, hold it up for her to speak into it, and she came outside to ask us if we wanted her to call us a cab. And we said, thank you so much, but no, we've already called one. But later we were talking, and I to be honest, I can't imagine that happening other places. Second story to illustrate that. We were in Cuenca, and we were walking up an avenue, and it's an avenue like in the European tradition, two lanes going one way, a center median with trees, wide grass, and then two lanes going the other way. And we needed to cross, and so I'm standing there with my white cane, and to be fair, there was a stoplight just beyond us, so we knew the traffic would be stopping, and so we were waiting for the traffic to stop, and across the avenue on the corner, the direction we were heading, was a restaurant, and this gentleman comes out of the restaurant, crosses his two lanes of traffic, crosses the median, and gets in the middle of the road and puts his hand up and stops traffic. And he says in English, "Come on, go ahead and cross." Now it turns out he was a North Americano. He was a gringo, Canadian American, I would guess. And so we crossed. But here's the thing: that guy was sitting in a restaurant, and he was having a meal, and he looked outside, and he saw these two people, us, one person with a white mobility cane, attempting to cross this traffic, and he left his table and went outside and stopped traffic to help us across. I mean, this is like, Baden-Powell and the Boy Scouts, the apocryphal story of the Boy Scout that helps a little old lady. Oh God, that makes me a little old lady. Anyway, helps a little old lady across the street. That's the culture, and it is. Yeah, there are not everyone, but I'm telling you, the culture expects civility, it expects kindness and politeness, and it's really, really nice. So, episode 1, why Ecuador? The culture of politeness. So, from Chayobamba and Fabiano's restaurant, ciao ciao.